How is it underground?
Hiya! Back with more Splatoon 3. Got another Splatfest going on now. I'm playing for guitars because Fry. Not giving up on Fry. Anyway, let's see what the initial results are. There's some fizz bangs. Okay. Results, punch shell rates. Okay. Figures. Alright, now the real deal starts now. Hello. Here. Hey. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, anyway. Now I'm just gonna. I could sit around and admiring. And, shit. And I don't have enough. Well. Anyway. So, if anyone's in call or wants to play along or whatever, and you're most welcome to hop in. Zaru. And yeah. Guess for now I'm just gonna start with this, and get out of my thing. It's been a bit since I actually did an honest to goodness flat or turf war, so so yeah. Anyway. Nope. The heck? Oh crap. Okay. It could be a bit. Gotcha. That is quite a bad. Yep. They always get me before I'm able to use my special. Not that I really have any special I'm not at all good with. Have any idea what? Oh, not good. Wait, what? Is bang? What the? What? What? What is this? What is this thing? Eh? it like a there's like some way to even out the odds or even out the game? Ah, dang. Yeah. Unknown therapist. Alright, let's go. Back to battle. Lenses. Oh, oh, okay. Never mind. Hey. Sweet, sweet. Ah. For free. I've only been fighting purples. Or I haven't run into any drums. I haven't run into any mirrors. Not yourself. Very slow. Oh, I thought I was slow. Wasn't. Ran right into that. Yeesh. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Maybe. Nice. Fiend. Okay then. Okay. Oh! Times 10? Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. High top variety squad. Let's go. Ah! Did I really just... They are not giving us any room to breathe. Oh man. Oh, jeez. Ah! Yeah, there's no. Yeesh. Yeesh. Disgusting. Ugh. They had an entire team. And a unified 3-person team. Probably talking. Anyway. Yes. Yes. Hey yo.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Testing.
No, put this over there.
One. Oh, there I am. Delays. Internet.
Oh.
Jesus, thing has a powerful. Yeah, 77. Sheesh. Crab Leg Capital. JJ and Big T, and then Janitor, Yeet, Snail, Pie Man. Liquid. Oh, someone with the order splatling. That just reminds me, I'm so... I almost... Yeah, I saw that. Really to trade. What is this thing behind me?
Yeah, 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 this is the first I've ever seen this. Like these things where if you press A, then you throw up, like you have like you start with like a little bomb.
That's new.
Yeah. And like, and I believe like players that are losing get more, or like over time you're able to get more, and it's a sort of like balance thing they're trying out.
Maybe, yeah. They didn't say the game was updated recently. A little firework thing.
Yeah, it's a little fire. And you just get refilled up on every you should use it.
What, dude, that's so many. Holy crud. We can hold more fizz bombs. Oh, good lord. They have so many. Now I have so many. What the? Ah, dang it. So close. Oh, hi. Nice try. Where did I get so many bombs? Okay, I will. Oh, this is an interesting mechanic.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a way to get a, like, I guess, like, get a bunch of bombs.
So, some that had 6 of those things. Yeah. Black color screen user. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that used it exactly once. Alright, first one of the day. That's a powerful swing on this roller. At 35 seems to be the lowest damage it'll do at max range. Anything decently close, this thing 2 hits at most. 2 hits or even 1 hit.
Oh, hey, drums. I was wondering where they were. I hadn't run into them. I haven't had any mirror matches, so that's deep. I mean, at base the word is the votes. Sneaky.
Yeah, those are usually a lot more balanced than the actual distributions are. Like, I don't think the conch shells last Blackhouse were that skewed, but I mean, we saw the popularity of it. And we saw how many times we had to say, hey, I'd set up on your side. Yeah. I'm not terribly surprised that Instruments did manage to split the room, though, because I feel like there's a lot of... Damn, lost my train of thought. Nestingly.
Ooh.
So there's a lot of wind up on that vertical swing though. Oh, but it hits like a truck though.
Oh wait, maybe you like you're able to you steal other people's the other.
Oh, you do. Interesting. That's interesting mechanic. I guess this is just for all modes now and not specifically Splatfest.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Last time we'll tell on that front, but
it might be their way to try to differentiate Splatfest from this regular person.
I can see it. It's not a bad idea. It's definitely a lot more.
It's an interesting thing. It has interesting ideas or interesting potential.
There's a lot of wind up on that vertical swing, but oh, it hits hard. Holy crud, so many explosions. Ground Traveler. Our fiend. Yeah. Well, honestly, guitar was an easy pick for me for this Splatfest.
I mean, I don't play any of the instruments, so.
I mean, me either. I mean, I want to play guitar, though. I keep saying I'm going to get one.
I'm more of a wind instrument.
Yeah, fair enough. That reminds me, I used to be decent with a flute, but I haven't touched that in ages, or really any instrument in ages. I don't think I have that thing anymore.
We should discuss people by playing my ocarina with a.
How? Genuinely how?
I mean, you breathe through your nose and you have to notice a thing.
I haven't. Not trying to process information. I'm simultaneously impressed and also question mark. I don't know.
That's exactly the reaction that most people would have, had whenever I showed it. It's just, it's like, that's impressive, but also ill.
Yeah.
Ill or just what? And I don't even know how I figured out how I figured out how to do it. It just happened.
Bit traded.
Is
A little confusing considering that there's also a sub weapon called the Fizzy Bomb, and now we have Fizz Bombs.
I was like, oh, that's an interesting, that's a strange thing that Fry just said. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the actual match. But, like, she mentions it, like mentions it briefly, but I'm like, can't wait to throw my fizz bangs, and I'm like, okay, that's an interesting. Are those like flashbangs or something? Or,
You know that? I mean, I guess it kind of is. Oh, jeez.
I mean, they don't really serve, they don't really, like, blind, but...
Yeah, not really. More disruption, really. Stinking mine.
Oh! I got splatted by a fizz bang.
Yep. Actually, I wish I could have these in the lobby so I could see how much damage they did.
Yeah.
Oh no! Exterminator has arrived. Oh. That's where if I actually... Nah, I got hit by anything, Zuka. Or Trizuka at point blank.
Okay. See my trail I left when I was going to their base.
Yep, I see that. A valiant effort. E-liter has pinned down. Yeah, it is a shame you can't actually put these things in the lobby. That would be really convenient.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to wait for the data mine.
Yep, unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? Like this does, or if someone, if they would like somehow, or if someone who's played this game way too much and tell at a glance,
My God, that is honestly scary thought.
that would be a, like that would honestly be a skill that like a very like useless skill that would be very useful in that one specific moment.
Yeah. Being able to judge the damage on someone in a game without HP bars, though, there's a as someone who loves learning random trivia about games, oh my goodness, I cannot imagine going to that level to.
Like 8 ball.
Oh no. Plan there. Oh, that was a horrible place to use that. They walked into it anyways. I don't take that, even if I did trade, even if it was a trade.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you just. Alright, take the fizz.
Yep. We can hold more fizz bangs. Arming fizz bangs.
Yeah, sub weapon that you don't even have to use. I think.
It's insane, honestly. Yeah, no ink requirement, just if you have them, throw them. You can hold them. How many of these can you hold? Like
Yes.
7. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone's able to get 9, like hold 9 of them. Like, because
Oh
there's
my
at least
goodness.
space for it. There's enough space for at least one digit.
I also wouldn't be surprised if they're coded in the same way that the flippin' my brain the clams are as well, which would probably make the maximum 9. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they made them, taking the basic framework for the clams and then having them do damage. Or giving them like an explosion. I don't know, I'm just guessing, really.
Happy hour.
Meltdown. Ready.
frick.
Oh, it's early Spirit Bomb. That's lovely. It might be a Splatfest only thing, because these things are little fireworks. I just noticed there's fireworks going off in the background.
Oh, yeah, they're fireworks.
These are definitely little, like, firework ball, whatever they're called. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe. Check. Oh, jeez. I guess the best way to find out is to check out those Splatfest things on Sunday. Oh, Anthem. Carnage. Oh, no. Oh, okay, this is a bad thing to have when there's a sniper active. That's the blaster. Yeah, blasters hurt. Exterminator's arrived. Holy crud, there's so many of them. I hit by the blue now. I just get 3 of them right off the bat. Okay. Okay. I'll think of it. I generally avoid playing Blitz at all costs because I'm a big fan of that mode. But I can kind of remember if you actually do throw the clams in the game too. If that's the case, then these probably are just damaging clams. And I got blastered right in the face.
I was stuck to the wall. Couldn't throw my bombs.
Yeah. Alright, just enough green in there purple.
Thunder.
Nice. Actually, pretty fun roller. Easter egg. Variety Society. So much variety.
Everyone has variety. There's truly variety.
But everyone's super, no one will be. That's where my brain immediately went.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Didn't see him there, but I'll take that. I don't know why I was expecting to I don't
I was trying to throw my bomb before guys there.
I had a bad idea, so they can't steal them.
Just panic throw.
Panic also works.
Or like if you're in the middle of a splashdown in there and you can't get out.
Okay. Who can play at that game? And they end up killing me anyways. Lovely. Oh, how am I alive? You know what? Don't complain. Oh, there's so many fizz bags.
So much fizz.
All the fizz. Oh. So many explosions. Well, seem to do a lot of damage, at least not an indirect hit. Second.
Yeah, it seems like you're like hoarding the bombs and then throwing them. Like throw them at the base seems to be the strat.
Yeah.
Not a bad.
Yeah, especially because the game lets you hold so many.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got my license. This.
Nice. Oh yeah, because you can get those for the order variants too.
Back to the Splatoon wiper. Oh my goodness, this feels so much faster.
I can imagine.
It's like having, like when you have like training weights on it, or like the weighted,
Yep.
the weighted sword, and then suddenly, like, man. Or if you're blindfolded for an entire anime, only for you to take off the blindfold at the end.
I mean, my brain's not functional enough to think of an example, but I'm sure it exists.
That was exactly Killer Kill, actually.
You know, yeah, I believe it. I don't being targeted by all the missiles. Oh, hi, Kraken. Oh, let's see. Super jump right when I spawn in. stinking wobbler. I am. Oh, jeez, I am being targeted by all of the missiles. Oh, hi. I'm dead. He's really good with that Kraken.
Haha! Triple kill!
Nice, I saw that. Yeah.
I got 7 of them.
I think I don't see you. Get out of here with that. Oh, that's not great.
Uh-oh.
Keep pushing forward. Play back in, coach. Arming fizz bangs. I just realized you can probably should be spamming those at the end of a match too for the extra ink. They probably work the same way as any of the other bombs.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Popular target. Yeah, I'll say. Reflective. Did that say reflective bird? I love these titles. Another conch shell.
Lightorger first gave a boatload.
Oh yeah, for all the enemies.
Oh, you can adjust. Flatfist.
Oh.
Make it an oversized
you
team.
mean... Oh, nice. Yeah, this thing can two-shot at most ranges. Wow, that's not bad. Unfortunately, it has wind up, so I can't really... It's not particularly good for the close-range shooters that have really fast kill times. Oh boy, I got... Oh wait. I thought that was a sniper for some reason, but... Nope. Bang. All one of them. Oh jeez. Every time I get the quote,
I got 2 of them.
Splatoon of all games.
Not even trying.
Nice. Oh, great, a DC. I love to see that.
Oh, well,
And a tread. Up. A lot of DCs, evidently.
Yep. It was early enough, so.
Fair. Fair. It feels somewhat arbitrary whether or not the game decides just call the match. No contest.
I want to say like if there's a disconnect like within the first minute or first after that, just like
Yeah. Alright, battle time.
right. Deja vu.
That feels familiar. Pins in the air from deep cut. I feel like I asked that question a lot in this game. There is a certain visceral tension that comes from not having a visible HP bar.
Prizes for like you build yourself and
Yep.
oh, they're all targeting me.
We can now hold arming more fizz bangs. Germany has arrived. Wish I could remember more lines, but honestly, that's the only two I got. Honestly, I don't think there are that many related to those that really work for fizz bang. That guy has so many. He's a Kraken now. Wipe out, nice. Alright, jump into Polygon. I had to look at that for a second because I thought it's like Polygon at first.
Yeah, I do that often. Sometimes it's Polygon and think Porygon maybe.
I traded. Polygon Star. That evolution. Oh, no. Not allowed. Well, crap, that was quite the comeback.
Anyway, I need to use the restroom after this. Like, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
hop out.
Double up.
Oh, never mind.
Well, maps have updated anyways.
Fine then.
Oh, that was all that was all calculated.
Clearly. Anyway. Be right back. sometimes I really sometimes I there are times that I wish this had like that I had hand tracking on this, but at the same time I don't know if I want people to know how exactly I'm stretching.
Fair enough.
Or whatever other things I do with it. Imagine if I just if they just people just suddenly see me scratching my nose and think I'm just picking my nose.
Mommy ruins.
Me love YT. Well, good thing for you, this is gonna be on YT.
You ain't wrong.
Eventually, in a few months. Once I catch up on the VODs.
Grandma. Super jumps. Ouch. Ah. Side orderly beta tester. You know, that's actually pretty fitting considering what the side order actually is, or where side order takes place. Spirit bomb, I take it?
Yeah. I escaped it and then got it.
Ow. Oh boy, here come the fist bangs. See? Oh no, you've gotta be kidding me. Fireworks time. I'm getting tired of quoting the freaking general brain. Oh jeez.
Triple kill.
Can hold more fist bangs.
I almost got the last one. They just ran away.
Imagine if these actually did have a blinding effect.
It's a bit of a...
Yeah, it's more of a cause chaos thing, really. Like,
yeah, that's, I mean, like, what would you expect, like, from this video?
Yeah, fitting.
And load like this.
Army exterminator has arrived.
I ended up I got it. Like I had a whole 9 of them after my rampage.
Really? Yeah, it makes sense. Oh no! Put me back in.
Oh no! You know, managed to Fred.
Poopy.
Ah!
Oh, that last push did it. Oh, dang. Right there.
So okay, so the name of that stage, Umami Ruins, it reminded me of something really quick. So like you know how in Pokemon Scarlet, like in the Indigo Disc, they introduced a new way of Koraidon movement or something like that. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, pretty much at this point. But like the thought someone pointed out being like, okay, this is clearly the sixth Herba Mystica, the umami Herba Mystica that was used for it.
Yeah.
For flight. Because they're all based on taste, and umami is like either officially or unofficially a sixth one, or it's a your mileage may vary taste.
Yeah. There's a lot of debate taste.
But yeah, that was pointed out to me, and they're like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. But that was actually what they ended, like without saying anything, then GG.
Yeah, for sure. I love landing on Spirit Bomb.
I mean, sometimes I end up landing on without at the tail end, because that was nice.
Yeah. That is such a holy crud.
What the heck is a sniper?
I am not sure. Oh no.
I use snipes.
No,
are you talking about?
no
I assume they mean snipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, totally. And not anything else.
Don't roll deception. Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, the Hydra. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I think coverage-wise, they're comparable to a burst bomb, actually. But I don't think they have burst bomb stats as far as damage goes. Oh, jeez, where'd you come from?
Man, that Hydra is not
Yeah, they're good.
They are gatekeeping.
That's what the Hydra does best. Believe me, I play that thing occasionally.
Yeah.
Especially on a map like this where you have a good... Well, you can... We have a good vantage point to lay down cover fire. Hydra's not bad.
That middle ground is pretty suited for it. Oh, got a cat.
I have my Sheldon license. Let's see. Anything else I feel like trying? I at least don't have the Sheldon license for that. I don't think would be an absolute miserable experience trying to play. That's over all the sniping weapons. Yeah, no. Sure. Also a 2-hit. Yeah, pretty much any range.
So I've noticed whenever so I've noticed when I brought up or added Splatoon to okay, so whenever I'm able to change whenever I change a category on Twitch here or on OBS, it tells me how many viewers are currently watching that game. And like so most of them are playing Splatoon 3, but I see occasionally 4 viewers on Splatoon 2 and a few on Splatoon 1. Like a few more on Splatoon 1 compared to 2. Probably because of the view on free Wi-Fi stuff shutting down.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, which means a lot of quite a bit of the content of Xenoblade X is gonna be popped out.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't that game also need a day 1 patch to even function properly?
Yeah, I mean, well, it had I mean, they prepared I think a month in advance by saying, hey, here's 10 gigabytes of pre-release data that you can pre-download that you can so that the game can run smoothly. Because it was I think it was too big, bigger than than what was supposed to be possible for George.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. Xenoblade X is huge.
The X was pretty it. I mean, I guess you could say it was ahead of its time in a way because I swear that X X is I mean Xenoblade compared to Xenoblade 2, I don't think it has that. I think Xenoblade X is bigger than World, but 3's World I mean, well, the fact that the entire map was on a single was on that pretty much 99% of the map was on its own loading screen or own loading or didn't have any loading screens. That was a huge part.
Yeah, that's no small feat. Especially in a game where you can fly around eventually.
And Xenoblade, and they didn't do that again until
Oh yeah, true. There are loading zones in 3, although
we don't. In 3, yeah, but in Future Redeemed, they have it's amazingly it's one whole map, which is bigger than any of the other maps in the base game.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if most areas in the base game are smaller than they... Yeah. Or smaller than the absolute limit they could make an area.
Well, it's also hard to tell how big the areas are in X because the flight module makes a lot of the areas feel so much smaller.
It really does.
That's the double-edged sword of flight is it opens up so when you have flight, it gives you so much freedom.
Yep.
Sometimes too much freedom. Than the game developers intend or whatever want. It's tempting to just for any open world game developer probably be like, okay, you unlock flight. That just makes sense, right? But consider this, sometimes flying kind of trivializes a lot of the world design. Unless you design the entire world around it like it was Skyloft.
Yeah.
I mean, an open world game with I mean, I guess Tears of the Kingdom kind of did that, but you had 3 different floors. essentially.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. And honestly, there weren't enough Sky Islands in Tears of the Kingdom, if I'm being frank. Well, or at least enough Sky Islands with any real depth to them. A lot of them are just really tiny.
I mean, there are some big ones.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it did seem like it was more doubling the size and not tripling the size of the world as it initially looked like.
Yeah.
Since it was, like, I mean, because they had to make it so that pretty much all the Sky Islands were accessible from the ground. There was no real way to like make like you didn't really. You could make a flying machine that could last a while.
Yeah, he could.
Or find like, or just find some weird ways to trick things out. But a lot of times you had to use like the elevator. Like,
yeah.
Or the rewind time elevator.
Yeah, rewind time elevator.
Basically what it was.
And you're not wrong. Wet Demon killed me. Oh, that was a splat bomb somewhere. Rewind time elevator. Although honestly, you could get a hover bike in Tears of the Kingdom to last for quite a while because the parts it used had some of the longest lifespan compared to most other ones. Especially compared to the wild ones that were intended for flight.
Like you could put a bunch of like stack a lot of batteries on a flying machine.
I am generally surprised that you stack so many batteries.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically just a limit of how much weight, how much do you carry, and how much do you have, like, did you gather from the gacha.
Yep. Let's see, I see a lot of crazy gachapons in my time, and gachapon for flying machines, that's a unique one. Or, you know, where you stick in little flamethrowers you can stick on your shield. Oh boy, Yeesh. Honestly, part of me kind of wishes they had gotten a little crazier with the Zonai devices, honestly.
Like, that's saying something considering, like it felt like the game, like, there was a lot of, like, I mean, just seeing them on their own, like, just, like, being given a joystick, or given rockets, like,
Yeah,
rockets, hover pieces, like, or blocks that hover, or just something that always stays vertical.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot of parts a lot of weird parts that have a lot of, like, that's only limited by imagination, pretty much.
Pretty much. It is honestly kind of insane, the kind of crazy things people build in that game. It's honestly it's an interesting design because on one hand, Tears of the Kingdom might be one of the best sandboxes to date, but especially with how smooth and intuitive its build system is. Not to mention how well it runs on the flipping Switch.
Yeah.
This
I mean, the Switch is
8-year-old console at this point.
I mean, yeah, the Switch is an impressive piece of hardware. Don't get us wrong, but it is 8 years old.
Yep.
Also, we finally got the other map.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, Nintendo, like, they have been known to just basically just run their consoles through their license. Get every drop they can.
I mean, it's not a bad business model.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad business model at all. I mean, I mean, because you're able to spend more time, like, being able to spend more time, like, brainstorming the next console or the next gimmick.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just curious what they're gonna go with next, because I mean, a handheld home console is was pretty revolutionary. That I mean, to the point where I feel like it feels like a lot of companies were quite a few of the bigger companies actually took inspiration from that.
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
I mean, with the Steam Deck.
Oh, yes, Stream Deck. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
you use the Stream Deck to play games. Like, you just have a streamer on, and then you just play it, like, just press their buttons all the time. And you'd be like, what the frick is going on? but
I am really curious what they'll do. I mean, one thing I was saying, one other benefit to that model is that you get to that gives you a chance to plan out your release. Because the thing is, console releases are a delicate balancing act because, like, yeah, you can come to the stage with, the best, graphics cards on the market or the most insane new revolutionary gimmick that anyone's ever imagined, but at the end of the day, games sell consoles, not the other way around.
Quite a few console releases have been interesting, or have had the problem of, like, it's a pretty interesting system, but are there really any games that I would want to play with it? Because there's also the fact that consoles cannot really compete with PCs. Like, PCs are...
Oh, they absolutely cannot.
PCs are an entirely different beast. And are, pretty much one of the things that's keeping consoles alive is exclusivity. Having things being exclusive to the console, or at least giving people options.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's gonna want to build their own gaming PC.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the big advantage of a console is relative price tag and relative convenience, really.
And you generally can trust that the quality is going to, or that the games are gonna run.
Yeah, that
like
too.
any game
There's
that
no
you buy
guesswork
on
there.
a console, it's gonna be able to run because it's based on the console, not your TV.
Exactly.
I mean, wouldn't that be wild if your TV was... I guess from certain perspectives, some might say the TV decides the experience because resolution, FPS, how many dots, scan lines, how many milliseconds of latency, how many colors.
That's another thing consoles can't really control for is the quality of your TV.
Yeah, so they have to. So either prepare for the lowest common denominator, or just hope. Like, you could prepare like your games to work on any TV period, but then I mean, if you're preparing for every single TV, then your games might as well just all be black and white.
Yeah.
Or just be very pixelated. So, like, if you guarantee it works on an old CRT, like, great. How many people actually play on CRTs anymore?
Like, new games and not for the nostalgia factor? Ugh.
I am interested. Just had a thought, like eventually, like there's got to be someone in the TV market that's gonna try and capture that the retro CRT like nostalgia.
I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet. I mentioned it.
Figure being play basically the marketing being play your old games or experience like movies like they were like they were. Like experience what it was like for your grandma. Yeah.
I could definitely see that having an cheese market. You know what? Good point. Didn't even think of that. A whole more fizz bangs. Oh no, speaking of fizz bangs, oh jeez. I always panic when I see those coming off because I don't know how much damage they do. Why did I think that was going to work against a Crash Blaster? Exterminator has arrived.
Planned effort. So yeah, we're gonna have to hop out. See.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. No, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot.
And what?
There we go.
There you go. Like, I was just thinking yeah, like about now you're probably saying like, can you hear me? And it'd be like, funny is that we can't, but we actually can. And fun games. Anyway, wait. Yeah, anyone else have an experience a teammate ticket active? Because I have one available.
I have one active right now. I'm pretty sure.
I'll check.
I know I have a team experience up active right now.
Okay.
Double experience for all teammates. I have one.
Okay. Well, I have one too, so I don't just want to make sure we don't end up piling them on and because I'm pretty sure they don't stack.
They don't stack, no. Yeah, cause I have a team experience up active right now. So
yeah, let's wait until that one runs out.
Anyway, I just put on a double.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't quote me on this, but I think they might stack with the ones that are only for you, but they won't stack with multiple team bonuses.
Right. Makes sense.
But I'm not fully sure.
I wanted to clarify something for you. Cabal, remember that hackless run I was doing?
Yep.
It is done.
Nice. Congratulations.
Not an easy feat, for sure.
I can't even imagine doing that. I'm still trying to get my first clear with all the
It's
weapons.
doable. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I believe. I definitely believe it.
Like, I can tell it's doable. It's just actually doing it in a single life is
What's this
always-
bomb on my screen here next to my special?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, fizz bangs.
I'll let Wes explain.
Yeah, so we have these things called fizz bangs on our side where like whenever we respawn, we start off with at least one, and over time we get more fizz bangs. And like, as we just also discovered, if you KO an opponent that has one, you take their fizz bangs, like for your own. So like, and they're basically little, like tiny little bombs that they can throw onto the field, like at no cost of ink.
Yep. They do about a burst bomb's worth of ink coverage, and we don't know how much damage.
Like probably a little bit less than a burst bomb, but
Probably.
I mean they can splat you. It's just not as likely.
They don't do a lot
I have
of
gotten
damage.
splatted by one.
This guy's got like 5 of them on him.
Yeah. Like you could get a bunch of them if you're able to get KOs. Like get a bunch of, like string a bunch of KOs together.
Like little firework things. We're still not sure if these are a permanent feature or just for Splatfest.
Maybe they're just testing them.
Possibly.
And I'm dead.
Like honestly, I could see these just being a Splatfest thing just add a bit more variance
Yeah.
and chaos.
chaos, yep.
Chaos everywhere.
I can do anything.
I know exactly what you're
or something. I cannot do a Jebel laugh. I could do somewhat of an Invader Zim laugh, and I can do somewhat of a Kane laugh. I cannot do Jebel.
Wipe out.
I managed. I just hammered them while in the from their base and just chased them out
I
of their
saw
base.
that. That was awesome.
I was basically just like
Oh boy, crap tank.
like one of those. It was like a horror movie.
A little bit. Oh, nice wipeout.
Yeah, at the last minute wipeout, just to rub more salt into it. Shooter using bento box.
All right then.
I think that might be one of the side ordered. Because I feel like
That would
that
be.
sounds like an enemy name, but at the same time I don't remember.
Maybe I. That's some wild enemy names in side order.
Yeah.
Never thought stinking arpeggios would become something I'd be saying a lot, but here we are.
Yeah. Arpeggios!
Especially considering arpeggios.
Arpeggios!
Arpeggios are also a music term.
I know. Which, goes along with the whole theme of side order and all the.
One of these things is not like the others.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the others.
I mean, they all shoot stuff.
I mean, basically everything. This game does that.
I mean, bang bang. Or
Exactly.
Flat flat.
Or slash with the stinking sword beams over there.
Hammer time.
Why did they assign the fist bangs to the same button that the sub weapon is?
It's not. It's
not.
A. For the
A.
thing.
Oh. Because I throw my sprinkler down, and it also counts it for doing the fist bangs.
Really?
Like I'm not pressing A.
I'm gonna test that actually. Did I have a? No, I still have mine after I threw out the.
Yeah, I threw it after I respawned.
Huh. Yeah. That didn't happen to me when I threw out the early bomb. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think these are probably coated around the clams from clamlets, but they do damage. Since I think those also work off of A.
Got him.
And they follow you around behind you similar to the way
I
these things are.
keep forgetting to use them sometimes.
Yeah, it's easy to forget you have them. Anyways, Exterminator has
You
arrived.
want to use them before you lose them.
Before you die.
Yep.
Yeah, because
and the person who
don't
takes
keep them
them.
after you die.
Come to think of it, even the stealing them from people mechanic also kind of comes from the clans, I think. Then again, I don't know, I don't play that much clamlets.
I don't either. Someone has breached. Right over there. Got him.
Wreck.
I think we can chalk this one up as a win, guys. See?
Don't get cocky. Just make. Don't celebrate until the end, even if it looks like they have no hope. We've
Don't
all
have the
seen enough video
fireworks.
games.
Oh, let's go!
Holy.
I think we got it.
73!
73.
Dang.
So much green.
Green. Like, I mean, go green, guys.
I mean, yeah.
So many green goblins.
All I see is green.
Interesting color choices this time. Pink for drums, green for guitar, and then blue for a keyboard.
They probably just wanted to paint, like, basically just not want to repeat colors for.
I would imagine, yeah. I mean, I don't know what colors you would do for these, really.
Yeah.
Okay, what colors haven't we done? And what colors out of our planned trio colors? Like, 'cause they probably have to plan the trio colors because in order to actually, so that they all have distinct, like, so they can all be visible for colorblind.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's hard enough. Like, it's pretty simple to differentiate two colors by having one light and one darker. But then when you have a third one, it's like you have to have one light, one dark, and one.
At least we're not shooting our own men again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's actually been not had too much friendly fire this time. This seems to be a good.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever. I don't recall ever getting it. I don't think I've ever gotten a mirror match in this game. I mean,
I don't think so.
It could happen, but the fact that it's Let's
At least
Common.
it's not like the last Splatfest. I'm looking at you, Weekend Days.
Yeah, that was awful.
So much Saturday.
I mean, I'm not too surprised if it's a good split because I mean everyone has a different taste in the kind of instruments they want to play. So.
Also, I was expecting guitar to actually be the majority because of the popularity of guitars.
I mean, it might still be, but clearly not such an overwhelming majority that we can only have friendly fire at this. I wouldn't be surprised if guitar is the most popular option. Oh jeez.
There's also many ways to interpret it, as in you could be like oh I play the guitar so I want to play the guitar, or I play the drums, or ones that you think they could okay play the drums.
Yeah.
I can feasibly say that.
Not possibly.
You thought you could challenge us? Can't save over here, you're good.
I mean, honestly, I think that's what gives some of the best results for Splatfest. It's questions that can be interpreted in a few different ways.
I have 6 of these suckers following me. Ah.
Yeah, I think the most we've seen is 9, correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Would make sense if it's based off the clams, since you only have 9 clams and they turn into the super clam. That's just me trying to speculate on the gameplay. Oh jeez, I love getting splatted right when I land.
That happened to me, bro.
Throughout this.
Wanted to get. I mean, we still.
Oh yeah, let's go.
At first, I thought this seemed like at first I assumed this was a a way to balance things off, like giving more fizz to a losing team or something like that. But it just seems consistently to just give us one or to give us an extra one after a minute passes.
Yeah, I think it might just be timing then.
They're just completely balanced for both. Guitar champion.
Nice.
Too bad Hero is not one. Not a.
Yeah, that would. That's
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Someone thinks you're fresh. Well, bad news for you. You triggered my trot card. Ooh, a reverse card.
I love that meme. I lost in that whole stock. It was just thinking Yugi holding up the card and turning it around and then Kaiba.
You triggered my trot card.
I mean, it's also it's also easy to either misread or just see no you.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's just how it happened.
I know it. Most likely, yeah.
I mean, memes.
I know there's a theme with this one.
I mean, memes are chaotic, but they usually do have some common thread or some thread that they follow.
There's a thread to follow with most memes.
But it's a wild ride.
Oh, it is, because it's always a thing of someone makes a joke and then it gets out there into the wild and begins to evolve in ways that you can't fully predict. As it gets passed around from different communities and groups and
double kill before I died. Okay.
Nice.
Not complaining.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
It's funny because it's a mix of telephone, of people intentionally putting their own spin on things, or seeing a joke and like, this would be funny if I told this joke this way.
I mean, like one example I
And
can
then before you even know it, everything's just spiraled out of control.
I mean, one example I could or one example that we were able to see in real time is the Wizard.
Oh yeah.
the Billy the Wizard, from Coliseum.
Oh, I remember that.
22. Hollow 2022.
Yep.
But, it just started from Billy the Wizard, and then I keep reading it as Wizard the Wizard, and then later on just getting, then suddenly the meme of adding a subtitle to every Wizard.
Yep.
And then some people hearing Blizzard the Wizard.
Yep, yeah, exactly. That's the telephone part there.
It's kind of incredible. You could study it's just interesting that you're pretty much able to see it and see the evolution of a meme in real time. Just from that.
I have 7 of these suckers following me.
Yep. And all because Tom was overtired.
Yeah. I mean, memes happen for the dumbest of reasons.
Yeah.
And that's part of why they exist.
Exactly.
They become dumb enough that people
Exactly. Or, you get things like people constantly quoting shows like SpongeBob, or the
Yes, I love Sponge Blitz.
or SpongeBob or The Simpsons, or trying to think of some other ones that have a lot of memes. I think Family Guy has quite a few too.
I think it's hey.
You got the fist bump.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of
I
you
think
got
part of it,
on each other.
Yeah, I think it's easy to easy to say that the whole referencing a show or media a new thing, but it's probably but honestly, I think it's probably been a thing as long as media has existed.
More than likely, yeah.
I'm pretty sure even back then, when it was just silent TV, or even going to the play or to the opera. There were probably
absolutely.
many discussions, probably some people talking about it and people being in the know.
Exactly.
And having inside jokes. It's just we have the benefit of the internet, for better and for worse.
For better, yeah.
Because those memes are able to spread further than they've ever been able to in the past.
Yeah.
To the point where people actually now know what they are.
Exactly, because
and memes were not even originally just an internet thing. They were I mean people love to brag on the memes, the DNA of the soul, clip, first line from Your Rising, but that's the original. I mean that was based on the original psychology.
Yeah, it's
I'm saying battle.
Oh,
I don't remember
look alive,
what the
boys.
theory is called. Times 10.
Right.
I don't remember what the
streak,
theory
let's go.
is called. I mean, that's kind of why they're called memes, because that's essentially, they do fit the definition.
Yeah, they fit the definition, and they were easy. And the word is easy to remember.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of one of the ways you can see that happening in real time when, well, we're probably formally inside jokes among, like groups of theater friends can now just spread everywhere so easily. And I'm always of the philosophy that you have little reason to assume that some weird quirk of how humans act is new, because humans have been around for a while, and I doubt much has changed about us fundamentally.
I mean, there is debate about how long exactly, but I mean, either way, like it's still a pretty long time, no matter which of the different answers you give.
Yeah.
Depending on your views, like based on science or anything. They like some people will say 6,000, others will say 4.5 billion.
That,
or whatever. I honestly,
I was gonna say 4.5 billion is the age of the entire universe, which predates Earth by a lot.
Like either way, like 6,000 years, like if that, like at the very least, is a long time. But yeah, that's just like
From the very first
humans are
drawings on walls and caves. Art has been what the heart and soul crave. Speaking of referencing media, I'm referencing SpongeBob now. I love the Atlantis Square Panthers movie so much. It's so fun. Oh, jeez, Totogeki.
Alright.
And if you don't like this one, paint it again. One of the few times SpongeBob actually did a proper musical, and it was really good. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I pick you. Now let's go.
I think we lost.
Yeah, they were good.
And that's mechanical.
Yep. Now I'm just trying to think of more songs from Atlantis Square Panthers. That also gets me into another rabbit hole of remembering I actually owned the stinking game for that movie. Back on PS2.
I can't follow my comic.
Battle time. Although the Atlantis Square Panthers game was pretty fun back in the day, I will say.
Oh, wait, we got it. Got it. Mirror.
It's finally happened.
Ah. Oh well.
At least it's only our first one.
Yeah. Hey Einstein, we're on your side.
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side.
Honestly, I kind of wish they would re-release Atlantis Square Panthers like they did for Battle of Bikini Bottom. If that can get a remake, why not?
I mean, if Mario RPG can get a remake, so can that.
I mean, like honestly, it kind of surprised me. Like I was like, I was not like I assumed it was just another one of those like cash grab like a random cash grab video game, you know, back when like you just buy the license, you make the game for the show, and then just put a little bit of effort and then
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't blame you for thinking that though, but I mean,
because that's for the longest time. That's what licensed games were.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
And some games, like, and there. I mean, you still find those like those cash grabs.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
These guys are really good.
Yeah, they are, which is honestly somewhat reassuring.
It's reassuring that they're on our side.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that you took them out because I didn't have any ink, and and my rev speed when I don't have any ink is hot garbage.
Yeah.
Move.
I did not mean to. Dang it. There is a game. It's actually, because what it was a collection of, basically essentially a bunch of different games in one, really. You had levels built around different themes. Like you had some that were tank driving, some that were rhythm games, some that were more exploration driven. You had a whole arcade mode with a bunch of spoofs of classic arcade games like Galaga, for example. But you know, themed around one scene of the movie. Well, I don't know if you can really call it a movie. It's really a special, but even still.
I think our chances might be deceased.
That they are.
Jeez.
Hmm. Because the way it worked is, I want to say there were 12 levels, each one basically sort of themed around the major events from the specials, and there were a few repeats. Like technically the tutorial level is really just the penultimate level abridged, or I guess the penultimate level is the tutorial level expanded upon.
The tutorial 2.0.
I mean, really, it covers the exact same story beat from the movie, except now the stage is way longer because they had 2 whole extra portions at a boss fight. But the opening and technically final part of that stage are the same map, except now the final map has a proper boss instead of just a little a proper, final boss.
Eight.
That's the way the game is structured. They have the tutorial level has you start at basically the end of the special, and then have one of the characters ask, "How did we get in this situation?" And then they backtrack to the beginning of the movie.
Or maybe a friends.
Exactly. Well.
Or you're probably wondering how he got here. How he got in this.
How we got the business sent to the tank barrel.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
And then it goes from there. Then you have a little. I honestly do think it's kind of fun how they managed to take what was essentially like a 5-minute scene in the original movie and turn it into a whole like multi-character puzzle 2-character puzzle platformer. And as a kid, I thought it was pretty cool.
Imagination. It's a powerful drug.
It has. I honestly wouldn't call the game terribly low effort because they had to go out of their way to design a lot of
Yeah, that sure sounds like it.
a fair amount of enemies because basically all the enemies for the the 2 Plankton tank stages are completely original because we don't really see much of the Atlantean weapons beyond Plankton's 1 tank and a bunch of background details in his musical number. I love that they kept it that it shoots ice cream in the levels too, just for that added bit of consistency.
All of it.
Pretty much. Just the... And the little clever detail of how, I think if I remember correctly, Plankton's. They mentioned in the show that the ice cream the tank fires is strawberry flavored, so as a way of distinguishing your shots from the enemy shots, they kept you strawberry, but they made the enemy mint chocolate chip.
Oh, hey, we won.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
I did it. I honestly gave up on that.
Honestly, me too.
Wow.
Actually, now that I think about it, that game was really my first experience with a lot of different genres, just because of how varied the levels were. And my first taste of a rhythm game, my first taste of a first-person shooter, I want to say my first taste of really a tank driving game as well.
And you think?
They get RTS?
Not an RTS, that would be Command & Conquer.
Yeah.
Now that would be impressive.
No, there's no RTS elements to the Square Panther, so now I kind of want a SpongeBob themed RTS, if I'm being totally honest.
You could probably figure some way to make, like, try.
I mean, there's a Toho one coming out eventually, as Steam has enlightened me to recently.
But yeah, I'm just imagining you being like you're like playing like I don't know, first-person shooter like Call of Duty or even like GoldenEye and be like, oh, this is just like SpongeBob.
I mean,
But you can't really blame Kid You for making that connection.
not really.
Well, not really.
Not really. I mean, everyone experiences the perfect taste of a genre somewhere. I mean, when you have a game that's essentially just a bunch of mini games in one, you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. That was one of the earliest games I played. But I never really got that into shooters though, outside of really Splatoon, at least competitive shooters, anyways. Funny to.
I got double kill. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Although I don't remember much of what Kimmy said, but I'm pretty sure I was at least self-aware enough to know that the game, that the silly SpongeBob game didn't invent these concepts; it just had them.
Yeah. There's always that like comparison of like being like, oh, like of saying it's Mario but Pokemon.
Exactly.
Like to compare to describe Paper Mario, which is not incorrect, but also not correct.
Not really.
Oh, frick.
The first-person shooter level for that was pretty fun. Especially because, again, another level made from like a 10-second... Oh, I saw that way too late. Oh, that came up right out of my throat.
The thing is, I yelled it, and then you backed up into it.
Oh, frick!
Yeah, I heard you yell crack it, then a second later I'm dead. I barely even had time to register that.
Yeah, that's so fun. Oh, and one can.
I see me and Westapon are on top of the tower.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, that does. I mean, that does remind me, like, that, like, because I realized my first experience with a first-person shooter was actually Banjo-Tooie.
I mean,
that's
yeah?
also fair.
So that's an interesting. So, like, I mean, of course, I was old enough to understand, like, okay, like, birds did not invent guns, or something like that, or that the guns are not based on a bird when holding a bird. But I'm like, because like it was described, because I mean, like, because I think even in the game they even compare it, they even say it's like a gun. Like you're holding your bird like a gun.
Yeah.
Like they make that distinction.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, heck, going back to SpongeBob, the reason I bought part of the reason I bought the game is because I liked the TV musical Atlantis. Where my parents bought it for me. I liked the TV movie Atlantis Square Pantis, where, you know, the other enemies have what look like cartoony guns, and Sandy literally grabs Squidward and uses him as a gun, a la Banjo-Tooie. So yes, your gun for that mode is Squidward. And the game dev just said, all right, let's take this like 5-minute escape sequence with Sandy using Squidward as a gun to take out the guards. Let's make that a whole first-person shooter level.
You're like, okay, how are we supposed to do this? Like, all right, let's just watch this and just figure out, get ideas. Oh, that looks like something we can make a game out of.
Yep.
Well, that looks like something we could make. Like, that looks like a game.
Pretty much.
Like, what looks vaguely game-ish, and then run with it.
Pretty much. I mean, Plankton has a tank at one point, so let's just make a whole tank battling, 2 tank battling levels based around him. The bus to Atlantis is powered by singing, so let's make it into a rhythm game. Let's also have a stage where you drive the bus and collect parts because the bus breaks down at one point in the movie. Or the special. Yeah.
I just walked off.
Now it's just I'm just being reminded of being reminded of this old VeggieTales like piece had that was based on the Jonah movie. So which was basically a collection of minigames. Like this, but in sequence matching, like in sequence to match the events of the movie. So you're like, okay, cause they would play a clip from the movie and then have a game well, like at the beginning, they would have Jonah arrives on the scene, and you just play a game where you're throwing scrolls into tents.
Nice.
And try not to break stuff.
Yeah.
So like a top-down version of Paperboy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Paperboy. I can see that.
And then like one level like the bowling one level there's like the bowling ball goes into the whale, so you end up throwing the bowling ball through its bones to get to its throat or to get to its belly, because that's how bones work.
Apparently.
Apparently.
And then there's even like a rhythm game, like a rhythm game portion, like called inside the whale. Where just like if you do the worse you do, the slower the animations the slower the GIF animations go. Because it's basically just a GIF, like a GIF or GIF that like an endless GIF that just endless GIF that just plays, and like it like almost in tune with the music. Really need to find that. Because that was a trip. I also remember being really scared of it because I remember being really scared of it because of the silliest thing. Because there were parental controls in it, and sometimes I would accidentally enable them somehow. And the parental controls would basically say like it would remind you when you have 5 minutes left, and it would just interrupt the gameplay very abruptly. Just say 5 minutes left, and then but after 5 minutes it pauses and asks for a password, it basically asks for a password that the parents create otherwise you wouldn't be able to keep playing. So you're just supposed to press the quit button. Either just press the quit button or just keep it paused there until your parents said, "Okay, you can keep playing this minigame. Fans will look alive."
Yeah.
I think it was like the first it was basically just a promotion for the first VeggieTales movie.
Yeah.
Like it was clearly just to promote just a short game you could finish in an hour, like collection of mini games you could finish in an hour, and then and unlock high score modes where you can play the mini games endlessly until you run out of lives. And it was before
I got one kill there somehow.
It was before when VeggieTales games actually had games that resembled games like platformers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing trailers for Larry Boy and the Bad Apple, being like, that looks really cool. It looks exactly like what I imagined a game about.
It's a gaggy.
What a game involving the superhero personification, superhero within VeggieTales would be about, is walking around Bumbleberg and using your ears to bring around places and platforming and collecting stuff like in Banjo-Kazooie or Donkey Kong. I mean, that's basically how I imagined 3D platformers, was just a collectathon, was just collectathons where you walk around the world.
I mean,
yeah,
you're not wrong. I mean, I knew what would be a good collectathon. I'm trying to think. What was my first proper 3D platformer? Now I'm trying to think.
Yeah, my first game ever was Donkey Kong 64. The first game I actually was able to play and actually understand. or be like
Because it was monkey.
like when I was able to like when I was actually like sentient. Was able to develop or able to understand how to play the dang thing.
That's okay.
It's like I'm pretty sure I remember playing Yoshi's Story, but not understanding at all what I was doing. I was just like, oh, pretty colors.
Oh, pretty colors.
And then getting startled by the very sudden noise of dying and turning the game off because I was scared.
Yeah.
That is some kind of mood. Oh, jeez.
Like, the N64 era is pretty much the reason why I'm so easily startled by loud noises.
Honestly, I have little experience in for games I already don't blame you.
I mean, Donkey Kong 64 had the second to last level had the Crystal Cave had this very peaceful music, and then you just suddenly just and suddenly stalactites falling from the sky. It's just you're like, I'm so dying. Like, I'm so scared. Like, I was freaking terrified.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I wasn't even terrified of the stalactites. I was terrified of the music.
Yep.
You're in this peaceful cave with this peaceful music. By the way, stalactites are falling from the sky. You might freaking die.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't I was just scared of the music change because it was so sudden.
Yep. Never
And it gave me like a heart
music.
palpitation, or it made my chest hurt because of that sensation known as being startled.
Yeah, I mean, predictable answer is predictable, but my first game that I can remember playing is a Rare Alert 1 on the PS2. So yes, predictable answer is predictable.
Yeah. Also,
You should feel predictable.
also an
Like
intriguing
nasty.
choice for a first game for
I mean, it definitely is an odd choice. I mean, and I mostly get. I mean, a lot of that is because my dad was a major fan. Was a major fan of the game. I think we're. That's a big part of why. That's a big part of why, and we did play it together fairly oftenly, and I ended up getting into the other games in the series later, like Relic 2, Siberian Sun, Generals eventually, and then Relic 3 and Command & Conquer 3. Well, let's just I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna mention the games that shall not be named, but yeah.
Beer bomb.
No, let's say. But it was a lot. But it was a fair amount of fun back in the day. It took me. I don't even remember when I actually cleared the campaign for those games. So it definitely took me a long time to actually do it.
I got greased.
Especially because there were some tricky missions in the original Rare Alert. I remember getting roadblocked on one Soviet mission for quite a while. Sticking nuclear reactor one. That one was different. Again, I didn't get to experience the extra expanded versions like Covert Ops and all that till the CNC Legacy Collection got released on PC back in, I want to say 2012-ish? I don't remember. Which is now on Steam, as I recently found out.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, it took long enough. The series finally escaped Origin hell, mostly. So you don't need Origin to buy the Legacy Collection now, and it's a lot of games for like, I want to say 10 or 20 bucks, so that's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say like 12 games, 11 that are worth playing. And I guess 10 if you really don't want to touch Renegade, and I can't blame you. It's kind of not a great shooter, but but I thought it was still a fun kind of bad.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between fun combat and just straight up bad.
Yeah.
Because the fun combat is at least playable. The bad is just bad.
Yeah.
Like they're like if you can have fun with the bad, then great. But there's some forms of bad that you just can't, like the really bad are when you can't find anything fun.
Where it just straight up sucks.
There's just nothing like fun about playing it, or if it's just boring.
I won't go off onto that tangent because to talk about the actual game I consider to be bad and not worth playing because boy. No, honestly, what is there to say at this point? I'm not a particularly big fan of beating dead horses.
You were beating one to begin with?
I mean, I stopped myself from doing so.
Oh. Like, I thought I was hearing, and I was like, wait, did they turn the Command and Conquer into like a first-person shooter?
Yes, they did. There was a first-person shooter spin-off, Command and Conquer Renegade.
Yeah, that interesting. Intriguing. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Call of Duty exists, but I mean,
It's not a good shooter.
It's quite a departure from the previous games.
It definitely is. I
mean, like it's like the developers always saw like it's a military game with guns. Okay, first-person shooters. Like so, just like Call of Duty, right? Yeah, whatever. Like okay.
Yeah. Not entirely incorrect. Although I will say, one thing I do like about the game is, one, is it does feel like a love letter to the original Command and Conquer. I mean, not a particularly well-written one, but it's the heart that counts.
Like there was at least like heart put into it. What you're saying?
Yeah. Felt like there was a genuine desire to recreate those games in the first-person shooter, and I also like what it adds to the story, honestly, and the little side mission we get for Project Regenesis, and Nick Park is a fun enough protagonist. There's just some really fun weapon ideas in that game, too. Like, there is a certain dopamine to the stinking Volt Auto Rifle, just shooting lightning. Just the lightning gun. Or, the laser rifle, or the stinking laser chain gun. Just laser machine gun, why not? Just have fun. Yeah, there was gonna be a sequel to Renegade, funnily enough. I mean, that got canceled like most games that tend to come out after Command & Conquer 4.
Holy shit. Get in a row there.
No clue.
I was just in the zone.
And I got snuck up on by a slap off. Yeah, that's the only real major spin-off I can think of. Is Renegade. Well, I mean, unless that was a significant departure from the main series, anyways. I mean, obviously, rather general
sounds like
spin-offs, but
sounds like a spin-off of
Oh, it really is.
Like,
I mean,
like a spin-off that became its own thing, somewhat.
In a way, kind of. I mean, Renegade is canon to the actual Command & Conquer lore. Nick Parker he doesn't show up, but he's referenced in the data logs for Command & Conquer 3. So those games events are canon. And it builds directly from... It sort of bridges the line between 1 and 2, between Tiberian Dawn and Tiberian Sun. Even though effectively the game's events take place shortly before the ending of Command & Conquer 1 with the final mission wrapping up shortly I think around the same time or shortly before the final mission of the original.
Oh, I'm at level 6.
That expands upon but it is mostly what it adds is everything with the Project Regenesis plot line, which creates some nice connective tissue between the original game and everything that happens in Tib's Sun. Then a little bit of nice extra foreshadowing from a game that came later with probably one of my favorite one of my little favorite Easter eggs in the game, the flippin' alien spaceship.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, aliens are a thing.
I mean, why not at this point?
Yeah.
You have if Japan has Gundams and then
one of these things is not like the others.
Oh yeah, no, Japan has Gundams.
I mean, why wouldn't Japan not have a Gundam or have the ability to construct Gundams?
Pretty much.
I tried to climb the wall, but I think the other movie edit stopped me from trying to go over the wall.
And that feels like that's just a missed opportunity, like in Civilization 6, just
Honestly, yeah.
Of just not giving Japan like a unique skin of giant death robot.
You know, now that you say that, I never thought of it, but it seems so obvious now. Why really?
Sure. Like it makes more sense for them to have samurai as their unique unit, but it would still be very it wouldn't be out of place. Or
I really wouldn't.
I mean, considering, you really take Civilization that really all that seriously when you have a unit called the Giant Death Robot?
Exactly.
By the time you get to the future, things start going off the rails.
They really do.
Because it goes because they stray away from the historical accuracy.
I mean, how can you be historically accurate in something that hasn't happened yet?
Yeah.
So they just, and even in the Cyclopedia, they just they basically talk about reasons why they, or just be like, this hasn't or seems to be in the direction, or at least it's been a thing in pop culture.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or even saying that GDR actually stands for something else, but no one remembers it. Everyone always just says Giant Death Robot.
Yep.
Instead of Guardian Defense.
I actually don't remember either.
Yeah. No one remembers it because it's Giant Death.
Exactly.
So I just find it interesting, the different, when they actually went into the future, government policies, especially or have the 3 different types of governments to choose from in the future, digital republic or synthetic, democracy, like very just like very theoretical forms of government, like just like where AI like decides things, or like or one or like or a form of government where literally everyone has a voice because of because of technology linking everyone together, but also having drawbacks of like if everyone has a voice in the government, then how is things done?
Yeah. But, you know, the future governance sites called the AI and Gathering Storm were really cool. I actually like the way they handled governments in 6 in general.
I mean, civilization.
Governments of Earth are polluting the Earth and obliterating its natural resources. Shadowloo will step them out and rule this planet.
I mean, Civilization 6 was pretty much. I mean, it was pretty much my only other experience other than which I only had from my childhood.
Yeah.
And could barely understand how to play it, even with a guide. Because
The Sim games are dense.
Because there are so many things that I just wasn't able to understand, or just wasn't able to remember from just. Because they don't give you like many like of the quality of, because they don't have like the quality of life that future Civilization games give, like where you're able to like where it reminds you you don't need to choose a technology, or you should really add another technology here.
Yeah.
You should really add something, like build something with your strengths. Or even just I was basically playing Civilization 6 as like a complete goof, and I was still able to get the gist of it with a few guides to explain what exactly some of these symbols do.
Yeah.
So like, oh, every gear is literally plus one.
Yep. This is an interesting one since it puts the game puts a lot of emphasis on positioning. Especially with districts and especially with district placements and adjacency bonuses. And also just the way they rework city combat in that game is really interesting too. The fact that walls now have separate HP. The game pushes you into using siege units to do any kind of damage.
Or just planes.
Yeah, I mean planes.
Siege weapons transitioning into planes.
Yep.
Or I even had some games where I am way behind technologically. One way I can win is through diplomacy.
Yeah.
And the AI eventually decide when you get enough diplomacy points, they start voting that you lose points. So I basically decide that okay, I should just vote for myself to lose them. Everyone else is gonna vote them, so I might as well at least get one back. Get one diplomacy point back. And just try to figure out what everyone else trying to figure out. What everyone else is voting for. Or just get enough diplomacy right to just decide to vote.
Yep.
And early on, I also just realized just the importance of going wide, building getting your settlements out there
Yeah.
more than anything. Get them out there.
Yeah.
I've definitely don't plan for them to get as big as they can. Get them out there. Don't plan for. Don't try to maximize the area and hope that they all fill out. Fill out their maximum space.
Yeah. Civ 6 definitely wants you to build out, not necessarily up. Is the way I've heard it described.
Yeah.
Especially with the addition of housing, which is another limiting factor on how quickly cities can grow.
What?
Housing?
Housing!
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's new to 6.
Interesting. My only other RTS thing, I know it's not exactly, well, it's an RTS, but it's more of a turn-based strategy game. It's more turn-based than... my other, reference is just the Age of Empires, so... the population limits of I was already oh, this sounds the population place to live.
Yeah.
Don't want your entire city to be homeless.
Exactly.
Gotta build that lighthouse so that you can get another +1 house. So that someone gets another.
Yeah, a lot of previous Civ games didn't actually have housing as a stat. The city growth was entirely dependent on food, pretty much.
Ooh,
Now that you're saying it, I remember, I'm vaguely remembering, this realization. Basically just saying, hey, if they're able, if they're able to get this much people, then they're probably building the house.
Yeah.
I do notice whenever I'm playing it, I end up going a lot faster than, or getting a bit a lot more technologically advanced than earlier than in reality. End up being able to fly by the 15th century.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, sure, I'll probably use it. And there are a bunch of ways to accelerate science, and I'd probably end up doing that, but whenever I'm playing as the AI, they would take their cities and just grabbing their cities and expanding.
Yep. And flight's not a bad tech to be on, especially when going into, since it gives you access to a unit while not super strong, functionally will not have any counters for a while.
I also tend to just
I
seem to always gravitate towards faith-based builds or something or just or faith-based economies, just like ending up finding ways to use my like ending faith to buy other things, like just being able to, I'm like I've had interesting games where if we get to a golden age, like if we get to a golden age, like able to buy settlers with faith at a discount. So it just
Yep.
and it was like, okay, I don't have to worry about production or gold. I just, like, focus on using faith for settlers only. Like, and sure, I have a drop off of followers of my religion. Like if I counted one.
Yeah. Although odds are, if you have a high enough, if you have a high enough faith income to, I mean, unless they all got plot up, but which can happen.
Does tend to to grab the slots, like grab all the religion slots quickly, depending on how difficult.
Oh, they definitely do. This is a very useful tool. It's essentially a fully customizable set of passive abilities that you just give to all of your cities. Not to mention it.
You can add to it, the settlements, feed the world.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But, although, I mean, good luck getting religious settlements, because odds are the AI is going to grab that. Turns out getting a free settler is really good.
It is very good.
Like, even if it doesn't help at anything, like even if it doesn't help at all, like later on, so I usually end up just grabbing God of the Sea instead. In my pantheon.
Not that one.
Because a lot of times I end up making a lot of fishing rods.
Definitely worth, especially if you're playing a very naval-oriented faction.
I had an interesting time with eBay. It's doing ultra fun.
Oh yeah, sheesh. Speaking of sheesh, holy crud, there's so much purple. Jesus freaking heck. How we think he... Oh my goodness.
We're trapped over here.
This is not good.
They're trapped over here with me.
We're over here trapped with this guy.
Riley splatted him.
I think they actually went back to grab me.
Alright, there are a lot of rounds to reclaim and not a lot of time. It's everything we got. Pop the soda.
Let me grab that soda.
Oof. What a killing spree there, but that would have been more useful earlier in the game. Maybe we push back? I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
At least we pushed them back quite a ways, though.
I'm impressed they managed to get exactly 50.
Honestly, that would have been impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we lost, but at least it wasn't a complete. But at least we put up a good fight till the very end.
Yeah.
In a wash.
Holy crud! I still can't believe we managed to push back that much, though. We were still
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was just like they just made the mistake of letting me go by. That's fun.
Yeah.
Circling back to Age of Empires, the Toho RTS I offhandedly mentioned earlier is apparently based on Age of Empires.
Huh.
Coming out eventually. I don't know when. Steam recommended it to me, and now I know of its existence. Because the Steam algorithm saw that I played Toho Luna Nights, and I think one of the Toho fan game, and I play a lot of RTSs. It said, you know what, you would like this.
Yeah. The Toho fandom is a wild trip. Just thinking about it. Considering how it seems like most of the games are made, or a lot of the games are actually are fan games.
Banana Boy.
Monado Boy.
Oh, yeah,
what?
Banana Boy.
Oh, it even has a red and green
It's Shulk.
helmet. For Doom.
It's Dunban over there.
The Banana Boy, think you can do it.
Oh, Lord.
Banana Boy, think you can take me?
We are crossing the universes.
Crossing the
Again.
worlds.
Crossing different games here in Banana Boy.
So, like, it took, it took me way too long to figure out that the Toho was actually just, or that the series did, or that the main series was just was the Don Maki bullet hells, while everything else is basically made by fans, or
Everything else is a fan game, which is honestly insane.
intriguing how much the franchise has expanded, mainly based on from just being from a multitude of different fan games and official fan games, and just
I did enjoy
That's
it.
why I buy the show.
What? I don't even remember what made me get that game, but I did grab it.
how do you make an RTS out of Toho?
We'll find out when the game comes out, I guess.
It just occurred to me, you just use the various enemies that you are mainly shooting, or
I mean, there's a short trailer.
I know there's a huge cast, but usually an RTS is mainly has a bunch of nameless soldiers, or just a bunch of groups of soldiers.
Yep.
Namely just named grunts.
like, or just infantry, archer, flying infantry.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I am admittedly. I mean, I was making fun of the Steam algorithm map. I am honestly curious to see how they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah, that. Huh.
The only thing I know for certain right now is that it's pulling a lot from Age of Empires, just based on what I've seen. Yeah, but never underestimate fan games. That's what I always like to say.
Yeah,
Especially when it comes to Toho, like, it's honestly kind of insane.
like, it's. I mean, like, I'm just amazed, like amazed that it just all started just from one, like, from just one guy.
Yep.
And then it just goes out of control. It just became its own, like, its own beast, pretty much.
Honestly, yeah. Own self-sustaining thing.
Like, and I believe he even just admitted that the games are mainly just just showcasing his music. Like,
I mean, fair.
less for the game and more just like more just like more just for music, which explains a lot during how much the music has endured in like out even in and out of the fandom.
Yep.
Like you could you've no doubtly if you're not even if you're not a part of the Toho fandom, you've ran into a few of those bad apple videos.
Oh, you absolutely have. Yeah, that or UNO was her. Something
Yeah,
like
like,
that.
I mean, like I mainly just mentioned bad apple because it's I believe it's just the biggest it's like the thing that's even endured in other or that spread to other fandoms.
Yep.
Oh, Greg.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Got him.
And on a win.
Yeah. Nice.
Ending tonight on a win.
Yeah.
Finally a W.
Yeah, I've had quite a few of those tonight, though.
Yeah, we got a few wins.
Yeah.
Ugh. Sure.
Yeah.
Multiplayer maps and know what they've updated. I should probably do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's. Okay. A little bit away from room. Here. Cards. Ticket.
That's a great post.
Ticket. Fog level. Well, like how the general store is just an online, an online store in the other world. And
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
having a cycling. Did those that-
New guitar 100X.
weapon?
Hmm.
Huh.
Hey, speaking of guitars, I got one for my locker.
Yeah.
Fit.
Meant to be.
Perfect.
Oh, and I even got another one. Oh, huh. That's interesting. Like when you're in Metropolis, they just choose the colors. They just and just they don't just preset, just change.
Huh. I guess makes sense. Both those world maps were designed with 2-player Splatfests in mind.
I just realized each of the hub worlds has their own unique Splatfest theme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they just have. I mean, it's basically just like how they really were in. Also, a lot of lasers. Lasers in like.
In the Incognitive Square, yeah, I see it.
Yep, and of course they have the regional idols too.
It's a pretty nice, neat idea for DLC. Just have let players choose which, essentially choose which city they want, or which Oshi.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Or basically just picking. Probably gonna. Curious to see what costume if there are any. It's gonna be. Oh, I guess we're. Anything. Down for. Yeah. Excuse me. Figures I'd be burping quite a bit the stream during what video came out today. During the Drone Controllers video that got posted and my like 2 seconds of fame that I relived again.
What game is this audio clip from? Oh.
Yeah, that. I'm still amazed. It still does not feel real that that even happened. But I somehow unintentionally timed that burp. I was just needing to expel gas.
Couldn't have timed that better if you tried.
Like I literally probably couldn't have done it if I was trying. Like it was I'm pretty sure that would if I was trying it would not have turned out as funny. But anyway. I don't know. Rain.
I mean, you aren't wrong though, honestly.
That feels like that would have been hilarious if they actually.
I would have loved it if they had done just for this Splatfest.
Like, or even just
Just
if,
one
or if they just,
opportunity.
or if they only, or if they just like didn't even foresee it. They'd be like, oh, crap, we accidentally like that. That's actually a name of it.
We missed an opportunity.
Or accidentally name dropping a game that was. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back next time for some more Splatfest. See how the Legend of Rock on. And
Yeah.
rock and roll days. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, goofy goobers.
I got about 1 hour of sleep last night.
Oh no.
I could not sleep.
Get yourself to bed now.
Yeah, anyway.
You should get yourself some sleep now.
I will go. Alright, have a good night. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.